Little Johnny jokes. Little Johnny, teacher, can I go to the bathroom? Teacher, Little Johnny, may I go to the bathroom? Little Johnny, but I asked first. Sex jokes. How can you make your wife scream for an hour after sex? Wipe your dick on the curtains. Blonde jokes. A blonde comes home from a day of shopping and discovers that her house is on fire, so she calls the fire department on her cell phone. Please state the nature of your emergency, says the operator. Help! My house is on fire. The blonde replies. Okay, where do you live? In a house, you silly Billy. The blonde replies. No, no. How do we get there? The operator asks frustratedly. Day. Big red truck. Alcohol jokes. An Irishman walks into a bar in Dublin, orders 3 pints of Guinness and sits in the back of the room, drinking a sip out of each one in turn. When he finishes them, he comes back to the bar and orders 3 more. The bartender approaches and tells him, you know, a pint goes flat after I draw it, and it would taste better if you bought one at a time. The Irishman replies, well, you see, I have 2 brothers. One is in America, the other is in Australia, and I'm in Dublin. When we all left home, we promised that we'd drink this way too. Remember the days we drank together? So I drink one for each o' me brothers and one for meself. The bartender admits that this is a nice custom, and leaves it there. The Irishman becomes a regular in the bar, and always drinks the same way. He orders 3 pints and drinks them in turn. One day, he comes in and orders 2 pints. All the other regulars take notice and fall silent. When he comes back to the bar for the second round, the bartender says, I don't want to intrude on your grief, but I wanted to offer my condolences on your loss. The Irishman looks quite puzzled for a moment, then a light dawns and he laughs. Oh, no, everybody's just fine, he explains, it's just that me wife had us join that Baptist church and I had to quit drinking. But it hasn't affected me brothers though. School jokes. Teacher, what do you call a person who keeps on talking when people are no longer interested? Student, a teacher. Blonde jokes. One day a blonde came home from school and came to her mother and said, hey, Mommy. Mommy. Today in school we learned to count. The other kids could only count to 3, but I can count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The mother responds, very good honey. The blonde asks, is that because I'm a blonde mommy? And the mother responds, yes dear. Next day the blonde came home and went to her mother and said, today in school we learned our ABCs. The other kids could only get to D, but I can get to K. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. The mother says, very good honey. The blonde then asked, is that because I'm a blonde, Mommy? The mother responds, yes dear. The third day the blonde come home from school and said to her mother, Mommy, today in school we went swimming. But I was the only one who had breasts. Is that because I'm a blonde, Mommy? And the mother responds, no honey, it's because you're 20. 5. School jokes. Jimmy, would you punish me for something I didn't do? Teacher, no, of course not. Jimmy, good, because I didn't do my homework. Sex jokes. Boy, what's it called when 3 people have sex? Girl, a threesome. Boy, what's it Called when two people have sex. Girl, a twosome. Boy, now you know why they call me handsome. Yo mama jokes. Yo mama's so stupid she tried to make an appointment with Drive Pepper. Jokes about life. Yes, money cannot buy happiness, but it is much more comfortable to cry in a new BMW than on a bike.